Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the problems with oil leaks. Now, we all know the engine oil is the most important fluid to change in your car so we could protect and prolong the life of the engine. So an oil leak could come from a lot of places: valve covers, cam seals, oil filler cap, oil filter housing, turbocharger oil lines, oil cooler, oil pan, crank seal, rear main seal, timing cover, VVT solenoids, and so on. So there's lots of areas where the oil could leak out if the gaskets or these components fail. Now, why should we address oil leaks? It's because we don't want the engine to be starving of oil, and that could cause damage to the bearings, the cams, the crankshafts, and so on, even your piston rings. Now, oil leaks are mostly ignored by car owners because there is no immediate consequence of having an oil leak. It would start off as a sweat, and then even if it goes all the way to dripping in their parking lot, they still ignore it. When I worked at the dealership, and every time we gave an estimate to the customer to fix their oil leaks, they would always refuse because oil leaks are really cheap in parts but really high in labor. They are labor intensive because most of the time you're going to have to take off a lot of components and do a lot of cleaning. The cleaning is mostly on the mating surfaces, so either you're going to put a rubber gasket or a rubber silicone gasket. So that's why a lot of customers refuse to fix oil leaks, because most of the time these estimates were over $500 and they could easily reach $1,000, $1,500, and even $2,000. And a lot of customers would flat out refuse oil leak repairs unless the car was still under warranty, which we could have covered and repaired for free. Now, it's the same story with transmissions. A lot of car owners would ignore their transmission oil leaks just because there is no immediate consequences. But same thing with the engine. We don't want the transmission to run low on fluid because that could damage the clutch packs and all the gears inside. And it will eventually shorten out the life of the transmission and the car itself. Now, the problem with car owners neglecting to fix their oil leaks is the slow damage that's happening in the engine and the transmission. And this becomes a big problem when you're going to be purchasing a used car. A lot of used car dealerships would not even address oil leaks the same as car owners. They would just ask the technician to clean off the oil leaks with either a brake cleaner or degreaser just to make the engine look nice. So like that, they could sell it to the customer. But if every car owner took care of their car and addressed oil leaks on time and fixed it properly, we wouldn't have the used car market flooded with lemons and people getting into financial wreck because oil leak problems and engines running low on oil. So that's why it's important to address oil leaks as much as you can, especially on cars that are common to have a lot of oil leaks. Now, the best way is to do it yourself if you don't want to pay the crazy amount at the dealership or garage. But that's going to take time and practice if you're not mechanically inclined. All right, that's going to be it for this short video. I hope you guys find it helpful. Hope you find it valuable, and I'll see you guys in the next one.